Alright, response video to the dirty, rotten, putrid, make you wanna puke hippie. That's right. I hope Bella watched this video, his last video. Really disgusting. Ugh. Grotesque. So, I'll play some of the video. Of course, I'll cut out the crap. There's a big pile of crap in his video. His dramatic effect bullshit. So people can't make an argument, you know.
This was originally meant to be a response to Karina. And then I realized I probably shouldn't attach it directly to her video because I'm going to be doing a little bit of yelling and bitching.
And yeah, you didn't do yelling and bitching, but you were disgusting and grotesque, and you probably didn't want to look that gross in front of her.
At particular people, and she's not one of them. But I did want to address some of the points she made in her video. And I also wanted to address some of the retarded fucking comments, and one in particular left by Mr. in Mintan. Nature sucks, but we are worse. I mean, what the fuck does that even mean?
It means we can know better. It means nature is ignorant forces and dumb animals doing what dumb animals do. Human beings have a brain, they have intelligence, they have logic, they have rationality. They don't apply it though, so that's why we're worse. It's because we commit the crime with volition.
This to imply that if we behaved the way that certain animals do within the confines of their natural habitats, we would be better human beings?
No, it means that if we had the excuse of ignorance, we would be just ignorant, dumb animals. Instead, we're dangerous, malicious, sadistic, cruel, fucking pieces of shit.
If that's the case, fuck you. We would be worse human beings. We would be less than human. Subhuman.
Yeah, right. And subhuman compared to nuclear-armed, Holocaust-creating, genocide perpetrating, half the world starving assholes, greedy fucking bastard exploitanist fuckers is preferable, yes. Failing to be a good retard is, yes, more admirable than whatever it is that we've done. We are lower than the low.
Human. Okay? We're a sophisticated species. As a matter of fact,
we're just a complex addiction species. That's it. We have a complex psychology. The whole psychology is addicted to its desire, its want, its avarice, and it pursues this. It chases this through centuries and centuries of pointless exploitation, trying to, grab the dragon.
We are the most sophisticated species. Do we behave like it at all times?
And sophistication comes in all kinds of forms. We have a complex psychology compared to other animals, but it's still just an addicted psychology.
Animals, I believe, are self-aware, and all of that sort of thing. I believe they experience emotions, many of which are similar to the emotions that we experience. But I also think that that's the only time we give a fuck about animals.
Man, you don't give a fuck then. That's the goddamn point. It's not even good enough. And there's many human beings who have no intellect. They're morons. They're retarded. So I hope whatever your standard is that you apply to animals, I hope you apply it to humans of diminished capacity, the ones that lack your thing, the sophistication you called it, I think. Well, what if the human being lacks sophistication? Is it just an animal then? Can we treat it like a piece of shit? Fucking hypocrite.
It's when they resemble our emotions, our awareness, which makes this form of compassion a selfish form of compassion. And a sophisticated one.
Ugh, God, I don't know what the point of the noise is, but anyway, that doesn't mean anything, alright? It just doesn't mean anything, alright? It's empathy, okay? You want to call it compassion, whatever, alright? But it's derived from the fact of knowledge. It's derived from the fact that you know suffering sucks, and you don't like seeing it and in anything else. It's not because suffering, well, it doesn't mean anything because it's in that. That's an asshole thinks that way. It's not me, it's a them, so therefore it's not my problem. That's not intelligent, that's not sophisticated, that's stupid.
Is human sophistication always a positive thing? Of course not. We're capable of some really terrible things, but these terrible things are only measurable by our human understanding and our estimation of them. If you're familiar with the story The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, then you recall the way the killer in the story described his horrible crime against another innocent man as brilliant, clever. He boasts about how calm and perfectly he executed the murder. Murder is murder, but nonetheless, this was a sophisticated way of going about it.
What is that statement? A sophisticated murder is therefore a better murder? It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have a goddamn thing to do with the subject, which is whether or not we should have an obligation not to extract our pleasure from something else's welfare. And animals can have a welfare.
This sophistication that lies within our minds, the ability to reason and understand, the ability that other species lack, is the only reason that we have this emotional connection to animals. The more
they don't lack an ability to reason, they lack a capacity to develop a language and create a knowledge base, you fucker. They do plenty of reasoning, dumbass.
Human an animal appears, the more compassionate we are to it, time and time again.
Yeah, that's right. That's why people go out in boats to try to save whales. It's just because, yeah, whales look just like people, they act just like people, they talk just like people, they have all the human attributes all over the fucking place, right? Fuck you. People recognize sentience in other creatures and they give a damn about it because it makes logical fucking sense to give a damn.
There are several examples of this in Karina's video. Have you ever been in a room full of people and one of the people has a dog and the dog does something like sit on the couch and someone makes the comment, he looks just like a person, and everyone says, "Aww."
Are you really fucktarded enough to think that the reason why people care about cows and pigs and chickens is because they see little humans in them? Is that really how fucktarded you are? Because they think they're really super cute or something? Or they remind them of grandma or something? You think that's where they extract their empathy? Is from some delusion that they're human? You dumbass.
That's where we draw the compassion. The closer they are to humans, the more we feel for them.
Yeah, the closer they are to a consciousness capable of being tormented, of suffering, the more we logically, rationally, reasonably understand from our own fucking personal experience that that's nasty motherfucking business.